Hello, everybody. My name is Roberta Robbins, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here today on February the 7th, and I'm here with your weekly intuitive reading to give you some support and guidance for the week ahead. So we're looking at February 7th to the 13th, leading us up to Valentine's Day, if that is an important time and date for you. But also next week, we got a lot of things going on. So here we are with our first full-on week of February. And I'm obviously going into our second week already, but last week, I think we were still feeling the legs of January as we were shifting into so much last week. And so this week feels like, when I'm looking at it astrologically, there is a bit of a calm astrologically. There is a thing that's saying you need to rest a little. There is a lot of things going on in the world. I'm here in Canada, lots going on here. There has been a bit of a changing of energy just in the last 24 hours of this point and when I'm doing the recording. And the energy is getting a little bit more hostile and a little more draining. Last week, we had a lot of high energy with the cosmos, with everything that was going on, but also within our country, there was a lot of rising of energy, but then there was a shift. There's been a shift. So things might feel also just a little more heavier this week, but it's also a week just saying, try to take time to neutralize, come back to yourself, find a peace, find some harmony, some calm, clear the mind and the nervous system. Do that. Next week, we move into something else, which is very supportive. I'll talk about that next week with the astrological stuff that's going on. Big, but a very supportive and a pivotal time that's happening next week. So with knowing this guidance and message this week, let's see what the cards and see what Spirit, Source, Divine has for us for our highest good. Like I say in all my readings, take what resonates with you. This is a collective reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but we pull in and we're tuning into the frequency that you felt called to be here to listen to this weekly reading for a reason. So honor that. And like I said, always honor what's moving inside of you and what feels right. And I always love to hear how you guys are doing, what's moving, what's shaking, if you're following weeklies and the monthlies, how are they feeling? What kind of support and guidance is showing up for you along with the readings? I always like to hear that. I love your feedbacks. I love your support. Thank you so much. We're connecting to this week of February the 7th to the 13th to see what support and guidance is here for the collective. We always go with the theme and energies that are happening here for us to give us a feel, an overall feel for the week ahead. So that's what our top three cards here are going to be, an overall feel, a theme. All right. So support and guidance for us for the week ahead, please. This is a newer deck and it really does stick. There we go. So it says, practice gratitude. Last quarter moon in Sagittarius. So the ending, the fieriness of Sagittarius, wanting to move in a direction, curiosity, new adventure, but practicing the gratitude, practicing what we are grateful for, which is going to be a really important thing going along with, I said, we need to just kind of slow down, come back to center, come back to home energetically for ourselves. And a great way to do that, obviously, is to come into what we are grateful for, what is around us. Another new deck. I always find the new decks take a little bit to get the cards from sticking. There we go. Starting to get them. So I'm asking for support and guidance. This is Gray's latest deck here. Activation, what portal are we moving into for support and guidance for this week for the collective? Thank you. Akashic Stargate, align with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. So there is this pause, there is this check-in I can feel collectively for this week. So there's these paths, there's the options, but we need to come in, find our alignment, find the balance, so that we can clearly take action within a new start, new place, especially for next week. I can really see that energy coming in through us. But this week, we need to practice still gratitude, find align. This is align with purpose. We're at a crossroads. There's going to be various choices, different things coming up. But we want to be calm, clear, and centered, and also recharged back up when you go to make another choice, another decision, or just to gear up and to go back into whatever you've been navigating. One more card to pull here for overall governing message for the week for us. This is Kyle Gray's other deck here. Angel and Ancestors deck. One more shuffle here, asking for support and guidance for the week ahead. Heart Guardian says, love and let yourself be loved. Really beautiful, great prep, knowing what's coming for next week with our Mars and Venus coming in conjunction, divine masculine feminine coming into play. So centering ourselves, allow ourselves to connect back to our heart. Same feel and theme here that's coming in. Let yourself receive love, be love. There's a peace and harmony that's coming into our center point, into our heart space. Okay. So we're going to get some support and guidance daily. I really like the daily ones lately. I do switch everything up, but I think I did one last week with the daily card first. Tarot card giving us some guidance for each of the day. Today we are on a 6th energy day on the 7th of February. So we're working with the harmony and balance and how we're bringing that into our lives. Where do we need to finish up some old contracts, letting go and finishing out old karmic lines and timelines so that we can move forward much more clearly. So that's for our card guidance for every day of the week, starting with Monday, February the 7th. Ace of Wands. Tuesday, the 5 of Wands. Wednesday, the Devil card. Thursday, 3 of Swords. Yeah, it's a little up and down kind of feel. Friday, some celebration, the lifting, 9 of Cups there. That's nice energy that's moving through by Friday for us. Saturday, we got the Page of Pentacles, beautiful, new starts, new beginning, new offerings coming in, and Courage, beautiful, great way to end out this week to start into the next one. You know, I kind of feel like I'm talking about teasing you guys about what's coming for next week. So stay tuned. I'll have a reading for next week. I might even do an extra reading just on the divine masculine and feminine, Mars and Venus, how they're going to be traveling together for a while, which is rare. So we start here today as I'm doing this reading on the Monday, February the 7th, we have the Ace of Wands. So there is this awakening within, a fire and intuition that's coming within, coming back into our center, coming back into that third eye. But there's that new beginning. Something is coming in to awaken, enliven us, and fire us up. But we need that stillness. Still the message that's coming through. Remember to come in gratitude. But there is something that's wanting us to get tension for something new that's being ignited within us. We have the 5 of Wands. So there's, you know, this, where are we moving to? Is there struggles? What are the skills? What are the abilities that we have? There's still that Wands, the fire, the passion that we move through and what we're reaching for. Wednesday, we get the Devil Devil here is like that trickster kind of energy. It's also like choice decisions on certain things, in the sense of what is the true road and path and what's important to you, and making sure that it's coming from a decision I'm hearing from yourself, and that you're not being manipulated by other things, outside factors, being clear within yourself. This particular card, we have, if you can see this, it's almost like he's got a puppet right on his hand there, and someone's got their hands over bowed, or their head bowed, hands on head, like confusion. So if there's a lot of noise, this is Wednesday, there's a lot of noise and various things, go within, go beneath that noise, let go, cleanse and clear yourself. I'm hearing of anything that may be outside forces are trying to mess you up, that's coming in. Maybe turn off the news, turn off the Instagram, turn off the TikTok, turn off all those things where you're getting your message, the groups you're in. Maybe just have a little deeper pause, because there might be energy just kind of moving around, and there might be a lot of mental anguish and pulling at you on Wednesday. And the very next day, we get the Three of Swords here on the Thursday, and there's that anguish. Three of Swords, usually, sometimes it's representing, with relationship, a party of three, how there's conflict, there's hurt, there's pain, but also is a card of past hurts and pain. So there might be something really just pulling at your heartstrings on Thursday, but also just maybe some older wounds and various things might be open, raw, brought to the surface, which might be from lingering or from the day before. So I'm also hearing it's an opportunity, though. There's something that may be just surfacing for you to see, for you to heal, for you to give love and gratitude, because we very much got these supportive higher cards for the week, right? The Heart Guardian and this practice gratitude. So let there be extra love and care. Once again, we need some extra support and love and care and grounded energy in for this week. So that is Thursday. We get to Friday, and there's some energy that's really lifting. And I'm looking at my calendar here that I have my number. So Friday is an expansive, I think, sorry, I can hardly see my day. It's the 11th and is a 1 energy day. So we're going from a 9 energy day here on the Thursday to Friday being a 1 energy day. So there's a new beginning. So some things you might really need from Thursday to Friday. And I can see that with the cards. The cards totally shift Friday, Saturday, Sunday compared to these here. So there's going to be a shifting point, which is a 9 energy day to a 1 energy day, which has that winding out, letting go, and getting ready for the new beginning. And so Friday, there is this new beginning, this expansion. The cups are full. There's so many possibilities that are here, overflowing, celebration. You see in this card here. And then on Saturday, we have the Page of Pentacles. So this bringing in this message, an offering, and very grounded, very centered, very balanced. So something in yourself is going to feel very grounded, very centered. It reminds me, this person's in the tree pose in yoga, how there's a center and there's lots of earth and trees, and the pentacle itself, pentacles represent earth, grounded. And so there's a new beginning, a new start, a new offering that's coming in. And on Sunday, we have strength. And just being very strong within yourself, a gentleness, but a balance between your innocence, your gentleness, and your love and kindness, along with just being bold and fierce and being solid and strong in yourself. So we end this week on a very strong note, needing some extra care here. This is our division point, Thursday to Friday, where we're starting numerology. Shift over here. But overall, definitely right. We can see that there is going to be a different feel that's going on for this week, but there is something that's coming up, getting ready, getting aligned for us moving forward with new energies, coming into our heart space, being a little more gentle, and that the energy starts to lift and pick up. So next weekend will be quite interesting to see how that lays out for us. So let's see what else. I pulled a few other cards. decks, I should say. So actually I haven't used this deck. I'll finish with something from that deck, but I haven't used this deck in a really long time. It is Caroline Myss's Sacred Contracts, the Archetypes deck. It's a really big deck. I used to use it quite a bit, and I've done the training with the Archetypes with her. And just a while ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, I did a video on my YouTube channel about soul prostitution, what that means, what the archetype is like. You can always check that out. So it'd be interesting being and pulling that card here. But I felt like I needed to grab this deck because we are working with certain archetypes. So I thought, what archetypes are we working with? And there's a light and shadow, or light and shadow side. I think that's actually what I was trying to say, to each archetype, and which is to every side of ourselves, right? We have light and the shadow. So let's see what are we working with for the archetype that we're working with collectively for this week ahead, February 7th and 13th. The collective, what is the archetype? It says visionary. So the light says the capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. And the shadow side of this archetype of the visionary is selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. I'm laughing because I just feel like we're in this struggle now with parts of this particular archetype, in the sense, what are we seeing? Some of us are seeing and feeling certain things that some other people do not see. This is what I'm hearing. But willing for us to honor and drop into that, into the respect and claiming of what we're seeing, the vision, without it having to be push or personal gain on any aspects to other people. And that shadow side being when we're giving away part of that power, that knowing within ourselves, and letting ourselves be pushed around, and we're not holding a solid anchor, like a solid alignment within ourselves. And so there's that wobbling. So I feel like we're working with, how are you owning what you know, what you're seeing, what you're feeling, what's coming in for you in the highest way for yourself and for all, and watching those sides of yourself that might be willing to sacrifice what you do know, or who you are, or what you feel, or what you think, and your beliefs, in order to be accepted and it to be acceptable for things. So the visionary, that's what I'm getting intuitively with that particular card for us. Just put that up there. Let's see what kind of support, just like guidance messages for us in general. I'm going to do a divine masculine and feminine card. What is divine masculine? Message for the divine masculine, some source, some spirit this week, guiding them along this path, this journey. The divine masculine. Let's take it. Inflow with money. So the divine masculine, so that masculine side of yourself, the masculine within that archetype of masculine, there's a flow with currency, a flow with money. So that's beautiful. I'll freaking take that part. Oh, I want that deck. So, and let's go with the divine feminine. What's guiding and supporting? What is here for this week ahead for the divine feminine? Love a deck that shuffles like so nice and quick. The only thing with that, they sometimes start flying all over the place. Divine Feminine, please. Guidance and support for the Divine Feminine to week ahead. This is feed your artist. So Divine Feminine is being asked to be creative, to flow outside herself, to feed what she needs so she can be creative and she can be artistic in whatever way, whatever medium that feels for you. So there needs to be an output creatively for the Divine Feminine that's supporting her to be so. And the Divine Masculine is really in the flow of currency, of movement, of abundance, of especially money is what it's saying here. And let's just get a last card here with just some self-care. Go to my other deck, tiny little deck. Let's put some final message overall to finish the week for us. This is a really hard deck to shuffle. Shuffling, a little cut message for us for the week ahead. And it says growth. The tallest oak tree once started as a seedling. Don't be afraid to start something new. That seems perfect in the sense of we are coming back into ourselves, like a recheck in, rebouncing. There's movement and energy coming through here. There's energy that's moving for the Divine Masculine and Feminine in creative ways and abundance of flow. And there is something that needs to start. And if you're something that you're having to restart yourself and you've had to go back in and reassess something, it's saying, don't be afraid to keep moving forward. Don't be afraid to start something new. Don't be afraid to choose whatever path here that you're going to be choosing. There's lots of options, but be in line, take the time, know yourself, and keep on growing into whatever that is, and possibly something completely different path than what you had expected. And I can tell you that is a big theme. I've said it, I think, already a few times in my other readings. We are at a pivotal point where a lot of people are shifting gears within their career, the way you're living, various things. And there is this new opportunity and growth. So we have a lot of support and guidance here. I hope that is helpful for you guys and give you guys some support and guidance for the week ahead. Thank you for connecting here with me. And if you want to know more about me, you can check out robertarobbins.com and also find me over in some of my social media areas. I always post that stuff in the description of each of my readings. And until then, I hope you guys have a beautiful, powerful, reset type kind of week. Until then, bye guys.